What is up, guys? My name is Nick and welcome back to another COD Vanguard video, man. Today we're going to be talking about 10 amazing things that they're doing right with this game that is better and a lot better than Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. So there's a lot of people talking about this game right now. A lot of people find faults in it, which is great. It's the alpha that's going to help the developers. Finding faults is fine, whatever. But not a lot of people are talking about the good stuff in the game, and I want to talk about them and tell you guys that it's purely subjective. These are what I think is actually better, and you guys may agree or may disagree, and whatever it is, it's all good. Now, guys, let me know you guys like this alpha by dropping a like on this video, and if you guys dislike the alpha, go ahead and drop a dislike. It's all good. No one's judging you. Do what you gotta do. We'll see how many people like it, how many people dislike it. Go ahead and do what you want to do, man. Leave a comment down below letting me know your favorite thing and your least favorite thing about the alpha as well. I'm gonna say my least favorite thing is the colors. The color scheme is horrible. It's very hard to see some enemies sometimes, and it's just too dull for me, in my opinion. But I mean, hey, some of you guys might like it. I don't like it. It's too gritty, but it's not too bad at the same time. Now let's talk about all the good stuff in this game, and while we're at it, subscribe to the channel with those notifications turned on. Alright, so at number 1, I'm gonna say the graphics are definitely 100% an upscale when compared to Cold War. I'm not talking about the colors here, I'm talking about like the graphics itself. When you look at the graphics, you can look at the tires. They even went to put in so much detail as to write the company name on the tire and all that kind of stuff. You go look at the staircases, it's the same stairs that you see in Modern Warfare on, I guess you could say, Shoot House or something like that. It's the same stairs. It's running on the Modern Warfare engine. Obviously, they're going to rip some graphics from that as well. But yeah, that's just one thing. The graphics just look really good. If they got the colors right and the lighting right, they would just look so much better in my opinion. So that's definitely one thing that I do like over Black Ops Cold War, but I do prefer Cold War's colors. So we kind of got a mix right there. But at number 2, I want to talk about the movement. The movement, I don't know what it is. I don't know how to explain it. It just feels so much more smoother and less clunky in this game. It actually feels good. It feels like when you're moving, it just feels right. It feels like you could easily connect your movements from tactical sprint to sliding to a jump and then slide canceling, all that kind of stuff. It's in here, it feels good, and it just feels right. But again, this is because they're using the same engine as Modern Warfare, and in my opinion, Modern Warfare had one of the best movements in any COD in history. Like, the movement just felt right. It felt good. You didn't feel too heavy. Now, one thing I will say is that the movement does feel slow, but that's because we're all playing on PlayStation right now, and on a console, there is no FOV slider. Hopefully, there is one on release. Having a very low field of view, it's just not good. It's just, you feel clunky, you feel big, you feel whatever. But if you put the field of view up to like 120, I'm sure it's gonna feel nice, fast-paced, and all that kind of stuff. So I might have to play this on PC if we don't get an FOV slider on console. Going down to number 3, the gunfights. Now this one I can't explain. Like, and I kind of want to say, or I kind of want to see how it's gonna play out in 6v6. But so far the gunfights, they just feel right. They feel enjoyable. They feel smooth. They feel great. Just like running, and then ADSing, everything just feels really good, which I was not expecting to feel this in the alpha. I was expecting it to feel really bad, horrible, awful ADS. It's really not. It's actually the opposite, and so far it feels good. And if they could improve on what already feels good, it's going to be a lot better. So the gunfights, in my opinion, they're a lot better in this game than when compared to Cold War. In Cold War, most guns just feel the same. You could use an AR that feels like an SMG. In this game, the SMGs feel like SMGs, the ARs feel like ARs, and the LMGs, we got the bar. We got to work on that one because that's a little OP, a little broken if you ask me, but it does feel like an LMG. Now let's go down to number 4 on this list, and that is the time to kill. So a lot of people have a problem with this. They think it's too fast, it's whatever, it's really not. Like, I would compare it to Modern Warfare 2019, it feels a lot like that, and if you guys remember, man, like, a lot of people say they played Modern Warfare 2, but they never did. Like, if you played Modern Warfare 2, you know that in MW2, it had, like, the fastest time to kill in any COD ever. Like, you could literally die in 2 shots, especially if you put stop and power rounds on weapons and stuff like that. Like, you would really die so damn fast. In Black Ops 4 and Cold War, in my opinion, the time to kill is just way too high. It takes, like, dude, you don't want 50 bullets to kill 2 guys. That's not what it should be. Like, that definitely shouldn't be what it is. But I get why people like that, because it does take a lot more skill to stay on target and stuff. But the time to kill in this game really isn't that bad. It takes a few shots to kill them, and it's not overly fast, if that makes any sense. It feels like it's at a right spot. maybe they could make it a little slower to where each weapon takes 1 extra bullet to kill someone, but in my opinion, what I feel, the time to kill is right. It feels alright. Now, they do gotta fix the lag and all that kind of stuff, because when you're getting shot, sometimes it doesn't register right away, so it does feel like you die within a split second, but you actually don't. Like, you actually don't die within a split second. The dude is shooting at you as long as you are shooting at him for. It just doesn't feel like that. But guys, it's the alpha. The servers aren't that perfect. Now let's get into the settings. This is what I actually like a lot. At number 5 here, you could literally change every single thing. Whether you have a 1-time scope, a 3-time scope, a 5-time, or a 7-time scope, you could change not the ADS, you could change the sensitivity of each and every scope you're using. So if you're using a sniper at 8-time zoom, which I saw a setting for that, so I'm guessing there is, you could change that. If you're using one at 4-time zoom, you could put that lower or higher. It doesn't have to be the same as the 8-time zoom. So there's literally settings for every single thing in this game, and I do really like that. Although an FOV slider on console would be nice. I do want to see that in the settings. I doubt it's going to happen, because then it's going to take away some performance issues, but I would really like to see that. I just feel like native console controllers, like natively supported, it just feels so much better than playing controller on PC for some reason, so I really hope that is the case. Now, at number 6, we got the weapons, man. The weapons feel unique. Each and every weapon feels like it should. They don't feel like they're copied and pasted. Like, these weapons, they each have their own recoil pattern. They don't offset each other. Like if you're using an AR, you're not going to really lose a gunfight to an SMG across the map. If you're using an LMG, you're not going to die to an SMG across the map, whereas in Black Ops Cold War, a lot of SMGs are overpowered and could beat LMGs across map and stuff like that. So at least in this game, it's a lot more balanced in terms of that. There's still going to be a meta weapon when the game comes out. It's just going to automatically find itself. Everyone's going to start using it because it's going to be the best. I hope it's not the bar, because that thing right now does feel super broken, but whatever it is, it doesn't really matter. Now, in Cold War, for example, you could pretty much use any gun, any attachments, and do really damn good. In this game, attachments feel like they're gonna have a purpose behind them, and you're gonna really want to use that. Now, at number 7, this is Footsteps and Dead Silence I want to talk about. Like, honestly, when I first heard about Dead Silence not being a perk, I was like, yo, this is not cool. I don't want to play this game. I don't want to be heard like an elephant everywhere I run. But that's actually not the case. Your footsteps aren't even heard that loud in this game to begin with, so it's really good, actually. Whereas in Cold War, you better be using Ninja or Dead Silence or whatever they call it in that game. I already forgot. I still love Cold War, don't get me wrong, but I did forget what they called it. You don't actually have to waste a perk in this game for your footsteps not to be heard, which is kind of good, because you will be heard slightly, but it's not a crazy loud amount. And I feel like this is perfect. They better not make it louder in the actual game, but for right now, it's really damn good, and you get a free spot to throw on another perk, which is really great. Now, it is going to be a field upgrade, so you might have to use your Dead Silence as a field upgrade, and it might be the one you got to use most of the times, but in all, the footsteps are not bad. Whereas in Cold War, if you're not running Ninja, dude, you are heard across the map. So, in my opinion, I feel like they did it right in this game. Now, at number 8, this is a small one, but it's definitely one of the first things I did notice when playing. I love the optics. I love them. Like, if you see me playing Cold War, I'm not using many optics on my guns. I'm just using the iron sight. In this game here, the optics feel really damn nice. They feel really good, and they look amazing. Now, I do wish the recoil was lowered when using these optics, which they probably will lower once the actual game is out, but for the most part, they look amazing in this one, and that's what I really like. Now, number 9, before we get on to the last one here, the guns feel beefy, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Like, it doesn't feel like I'm using guns that are just shooting peas. These kind of feel like Modern Warfare 2 all over again, and since every gun in Modern Warfare 2 felt super powerful, I'm kind of happy these ones feel like that. Now, some people might not like that, but I really do like it. Like, every SMG is going to be a powerhouse up close. Every AR is going to do its job at AR distance, whether it's mid-range or long-range, and every LMG, though you better not face one if you're holding an SMG at long-range, because it's going to drop you, and I really do like that. At number 10, this one's kind of weird, and it might just be me, but it feels amazing to go on streaks again. And to be honest, I didn't really feel that in a long time with COD. I didn't feel like going on a streak was worth it, because, like, dude, if you die, it doesn't really matter. Your streak continues. You get your kill streaks in Cold War. At least in this game, what I'm hoping is that when you do die, your streaks reset. And that is going to be really good, because it's going to feel like you're going to feel amazing once you get a high streak. And dogs are rumored to be in this game, which I really hope they are. That's going to be great. Like, just imagine going on an 11 kill streak, getting your dogs, or 15, whatever they put it at. It's going to feel amazing. That's going to be it, man. Like I said, guys, if you guys are hyped for this game, drop a like. like, and if not, you could always go ahead and drop that dislike. It doesn't matter, it doesn't bother me. We could kind of use that to see what people are rating this game and how many people agree or disagree with whatever button you guys press. Anyways, man, subscribe to the channel with those notifications turned on. Leave a comment letting me know your favorite and least favorite thing about the alpha so far. My name is Nick, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.